Hey, great Wednesday morning. Good morning, Juan Rangel Senor. Yeah, Joe Delgado. I actually got the day right today. Es que yesterday, it's like the first days of quarantine a little bit. During the first days of quarantine, you know how we would get all the days messed up? I mean, didn't know if it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It was all like a blur. Had no concept, had no clue. They all looked about the same. Hey, Joe, good morning. How's it going? Yeah, so sometimes se va la onda. And yeah, last night, I actually, on that feed, I did write Wednesday. I'll go back and correct them all. It's a lot to correct, but it's okay. I can do it. I know I can do it. Uh, Guys, it's going to be a hot day in the city of Brownsville. Good morning, Hermosa Ana. It's going to be a very hot day in the city of Brownsville. I mean, as soon as I walked out of the house this morning, I mean, it was a little bit early. And Pedro, good morning, my man. Good to see you, Papa. Kat, good morning. Good to see you. And Coral, good morning. Hermosa. Hey, what month is it? It is the first day of July. The first day of July. Morning, Yana. Thank you so much. Going to be mailing you out some cookies today, Yana. Thank you so much. They'll be in the mail as soon as I'm out of here. Sandra, good morning, beautiful baby. Louis, good morning, man. How you doing? Victoria, buenos días. Verónica Serenidad, me encanta tu nombre. Martín, buenos días, Martín. ¿Cómo estás? Jeris, good morning, my man. Andrea, good morning. It's going to be a hot day in the city of Brownsville. I mean, again, just walked out of the house y, hombre, me pegó el bofe de, no del peste, pero el bofe del calor. Good morning, Cani, hermosísima. Love the quiet on the street last night. Usually cars go flying down the road. Morning, Erasmo. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but last night I did leave here like at 10:40. Me arranco, and there were few cars out and about. Here comes the aliens. Ya no más falta. Yeah, but it was Luis. It was really, really calm last night. I mean, I got home like 2 minutes before the curfew, so I'm good. I'm going to imagine that there weren't that many cars out there. So that's it. Good morning, Wendy. God bless you. Good morning, Linda. Usted bendiga, mi amor. Good morning, Jay. We're going to talk about La Idiota in a little bit. Good morning, Ba. Where are the cookies? Have a great day. Hey, got some cookies. I still got like a box and a half. I thought actually I'd done away with a box, but I found out that Linda only gave out 3 cookies yesterday. Linda, you're dropping the ball. Erasmo cookies. Thank you, Doreen, again for the cookies. Guys, if you can, stop by my office, 1240 East Madison. Pick up las cookies. ¿Qué onda, Gordi? ¿Qué me dices, Gordi? Victoria Serenity, hermosa nombre. Shout out to La Piedra, que está guardada por un rato. ¿Dónde está la piedra? Hey, so how's it going, man? Buenos días, hermosa Ruth. ¿Cómo está? Qué rico pastel. I got my cookies already. They are delicious. I'm serious, guys. They're amazing tasting cookies. They're not feas. Y aparte, tienen un bonito nombre arriba. Me lo voy a poner de moñito. Good morning, presidente. Good morning. Faltó el ese del presidente. Sorry. Gracias. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Castro. Dios lo bendiga. Dios te bendiga, linda hermosa. Buenos días, Chip. How's it going, man? I love your profile pic. Good morning, Hilda hermosa. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? Good morning to our future BISD board president. You got my vote. Mwah. Love you, Lani. God bless you, mi amor. Albert, good morning. Say hi to Richard for me. God bless. Hello, world. 1 year retirement down, but I still can vote. Preach, bro. I'll need your help. Good morning, hermosa Normita. Have a blessed day, you too, everyone. Good morning, Bob Torres. Brownsville police don't have the power to enforce a curfew because of the previous order signed by Greg Abbott. That's coming from them. And you know what, Manuel? They are correct. They are very, very much correct. It's kind of like an up in the air type of deal. People just don't know what to do. We need a little bit more of instruction or direction coming from Austin. We're not. And I agree when it's not a good thing. Cesar, good morning, my man. GVGC, good morning, hermosos. ¿Qué dice Erasmo? Los cheques are scheduled to come in July, supposedly, but I think maybe August or September. No se emocionen. Pero yo sí estoy emocionado. Morning, Mamalone. Chocho. Choche. Good morning, Erasmo. Remember today, Beto O'Rourke calls. Sí, pero es en la noche. It's every other Wednesday, pero hoy me toca la llamada con Beto. Gracias, Elasa. Thank you for remembering. Buenos días, Johnny. Dios te cuide. And shout out to all the mamalones in Brownsville, Texas. I like my mamalones. Puro JDC photography, Erasmo. Yeah. Come take a picture of us. Good morning. Blessings to you, Jessica Hermosa. Buenos días, hermosísima. Last night, the numbers came in, guys. We talked about them last night. We'll talk about them again a little bit today. 67 individuals in the city of Brownsville tested positive. Most of those individuals are community-based. What was most disheartening, was most sad. Joe Delgado, bro. One of the things that was most disheartening about the whole deal, guys, is we have an 11th-day-old baby on there. And it doesn't make sense. The 11th-day-old baby was community-based. So if it's community-based, because I was thinking, well, maybe, the mom passed it on to the child. Did not know. Hopefully we'll have a doctor on very soon, and we'll ask the doctor. But you know how you carry the virus for 14 days and y lo traes contigo. One of the other things that I want to ask the medical professionals out there, the scientists, are we now, as a practice, testing babies as they're born? Does that make sense? Because why would you think that the baby was having issues unless the baby had a fever? It doesn't make much sense. Now, if it's community-based, did he get it from the hospital? Did he get it from the parents? I mean, I don't think that they're, having a lot of contact with outside world in regards to anyone at the hospital. Mi prima Chelly had a surgery yesterday up in Harlingen. Chelly, Dios te bendiga, tried to go in there and visit with her, but you can't go in. Can't go into the hospital. And I'm good. Saludos, Elber. Marcos, pórtate bien. Good morning, Pati hermosísima. Don José, buenas. Hoy hablé con el doctor Eder Hernández. Gracias, don José. Bendiciones. Erasmo, un saludo a Steffi. Good morning. God bless, Joe. God bless you, my man. Take care. Now, so they don't know how to entrar, and she was having surgery up in Harlingen. Could not go into the facility, and I'm going like, "What am Erasmo?" They said, "Menos." She's joking. Menos que puedas entrar tú, imbécil. Good morning, Erasmo from Galilea Salazar. Lopez Lobos Honors Marching Band. And you know what, Bati, I love my band. And I think Galilea knows, I did my best to be out there every time they performed. I love my Lopez Lobos band. Amazing, award-winning, nationally recognized band director. And my students there, I love my Lopez Lobos. I love them. Good morning, America. America. Good morning, America. Beautiful name. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anyone has any ideas in regards to the 11th day old. It's kind of a sad situation, 11-day-old. Community-based. I mean, see, how long will this curfew be? It's going to be it's going to be for a while, Yair. Part of the problem that I say it's going to be for a while is because, la gente no hace caso. Then there's, conflict in between the city and the county of South Padre Island. Parte del problema es de que, a lot of the cases that we're getting now are attributed to Memorial Weekend and the bars opening. I don't think the protest, maybe a couple of individuals at the protest, but la verdad, there wasn't even that many people at the protest. But there was no social distancing at the protest here in Brownsville. I say it's more of a demonstration that they had. I would want to call it a demonstration. And again, I'm all for demonstrations and protests, guys, 100%. I just want social distancing, and I just want people to be protected. If you're going to be that close to individuals, make sure you wear your face coverings, guys. Make sure you wear your face coverings. And I know people are saying, Erasmo, we saw you walking in oficina and you didn't have a face covering. I'm not going to wear a face covering if I'm going to be walking from my office to my office, my car to my office. And I got a Lemos Mostachon face covering. Thank you, Lemos Mostachon, for the amazing face covering. And amazing Mostachon. Actually, I need one for this weekend. So please, guys, I need a Mostachon for this weekend for church. Did they close the South Padre Island? The county closed their part of South Padre Island. The city refused, did not close. The city is open. 5-1 vote, I think it was. Good morning, Connie. God bless you. Do you know you're good friends with Greggy? Do they not know? Yeah, that's what tripped me out. I'm going like, guys, you're not going to let me in the hospital. Do you want me to call Greggy? Pick up the phone and call Greggy right now. You know, me and Greggy are like this, bro. Love you, Greg. Good morning, Erasmo. I want a cookie. Yeah, stop by my office, but let's bring a coffee cup. Tengo café también. Bring a coffee mug, but I only have like 1 or 2 coffee mugs. And I mean, unless you want to use one of mine, I'm okay. 1240 East Madison. Stop by. This will only get better. 2021. Es decir, no te preocupes. En el 2024, no, todo va a estar con ganas. No, I know that is. I'm hoping. Yes, my daughter Galilea Salazar has a picture of you took with her. Ah! Salúdamela mucho. Send me the picture so I can put up. God bless. I love them all. Maybe a family member who came to see the baby that was asymptomatic. See, that's kind of weird, just with Becky, because they're letting very few people into the hospital. Maybe the dad brought it in, you know. I just don't know. But that's part of the problem, because they say, oh, we're going to check the temperatures. ¿Eso de qué sirve? ¿De qué sirve que if they check the temperatures, if you could still be asymptomatic? Pasas y estás all over the place. We need to stay home and help curb. Yeah, we need to, guys. We need to flatten this damn curve. I mean, Dr. Mario Cerdan was on with us last week, and he said we're in trouble. Posted up a video, and I shared it on my page. And appreciate people sharing it out there. We're in trouble, guys. Lo que pasa es de que we're still going over the first one, haven't even gone over the first wave, and now the second one's coming. No me chet up. Thanks for keeping us up to date. Have a nice day. Yair, have a best day. I love y'all. Morning, Christian. I love your hair. Awesome. When is school actually going to start? School is going to start in America August the 11th. We are pushing for no on-campus teaching right now. We're hoping that they, you know, they do the right thing. They do the right thing is distant learning. Sácalo, compadre. Sael. Suá. Morning, chiquillo. I like it when they call me chiquillo and guapo and all this other stuff. So keep it coming, guys. People are not respecting the fact of the curfew, and we need to stay at home. I think people are not going to be that hard on the curfew. I mean, I have some friends that work at during the nighttime, and sometimes parents have to go pick them up, and vice versa, guys. So no, I mean, I think people are going to be okay with a night curfew. It's the other things that we need to be more cautious with. Buenos días, Erasmo. Saludos a Joe. Prayers for Vanessa Guillen. She may she rest in peace. Something fishy going on. Someone was about to be questioned, killed themselves. Let me tell you, Clintons. Hillary! Good morning. Blessings to you. Love you, Linda Hermosa. If the city of SPI doesn't close, it still really affects Brownsville. Yeah, it does. Porque lo que pasa es que, and I was having conversations with the mayor yesterday, and I was having conversations with Ryan. We talked about it yesterday. El problema is that, you know, it's not just, let's use the district. It's not just the district people that suffer, guys. So it's not a matter of BISD now. If BISD opens campuses and has people go onto campus again, it means that they haven't learned from the mistakes that they just recently made. And second of all, those people will come back out and bring it throughout the city of Brownsville. Same thing with the island, guys. The island, los que van a la isla a veces son los tacuaches del valle y se van ahí a la isla y ahí se quedan, no social distancing, no nada, no face covering. O sea, yo no sé ni para qué se hace the city of South Padre Island. I mean, really, no sé por qué se hacen. No one's going to maintain social distancing. And how are they even going to enforce that? Van a andar ahí, sepárese. It's not going to happen, guys. And then they come back home, and then they bring the Rona with them. Puro yonke, puro scrape, bro. Puro scrape. Erasmo, ya quedó con el vid. Woo! Yes, let me look for it. Send me a link, Papa. Let me tell you guys, thank you for Cadanosa for photography. We'll be throwing out a video this morning. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm excited. Good morning, Kathy Hermosa. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? Linda Hermosa. God bless. Blessings. Erasmo, ¿recuerdas los tamalitos que te obsequié? Ay, sí, cómo no. Bueno, pronto una sorpresa. ¡Ah! Me encantan los tamales. I love them. Saca la bolsita. Rodrigo, pórtate bien, es muy temprano en la mañana para que te portes mal. Thank you. Have a great day. No, God bless you, America. God bless. Say hi to everyone out there. It's not confirmed, Angie, yet. It isn't confirmed yet, but it's close to Fort Hood. So, and the guy just shot himself in the head. So, could be you. Buenos días, Lily Hermosa. ¿Cómo estás? Eddie Guerrero. Good morning, my man. Muy guapo. They haven't verified it's Vanessa. Has the autopsy results come in? No, they haven't yet. Well, not yet. But I'm going to put my money that it might be. Good morning. So when do we vote for you? Hope soon. It'll be in October. So it is very soon. It's 3 months away. It is in October. 3-4 months away. And I'll need all y'all's help. More Erasmo, ¿qué dice la Silvia? She's saying a lot right about now. So Minerva, Prissy, Drew, Laura, she's talking. I know she's talking. What about the teacher aides? Will they close their jobs if the school goes? No, 100% no. They won't lose their jobs because teachers are going to need a lot of help. They're going to need a lot of help in regards to distant learning, and there's other things for individuals to do. No one should lose their jobs. I mean, and again, it's one of the promises these people made. And but again, I wouldn't base it on that. I would base it on more that there's going to be a lot of work to do. Now, take into consideration, there's not only distant learning that has to be done, guys. We also have to prepare for January 2021, where there's a lot of work to be done, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of preparation, which we are really months behind. This Brownsville, and I'm not just talking about BISD, but Brownsville, I think, in regards to our school systems, they are months behind. Well, I was wondering if you know of any COVID testing sites. Yes, I will send you a list right now, but do try btxcares.com and TX COVID test, TST at, .org, please. Morning, ¿qué dicen del regreso a school? Espero sea online. Asís, we're fighting for it to be online. We don't want anyone going back on campus. And if they go back on campus, it's crazy. Erasmo 2024 president. Love you, compadre. Gracias. Puros tacos de Marcelo. Tú dime cuándo, Azael. Estoy esperando la invitación. I want the invitation. Albert Candela for vice president. I like Albert. Albert's el compadre. No quise quitar el moño. Un saludo. No. Rodrigo, pórtate bien, Rodrigo. Good morning, Mary Lou Aguirre, qué hermosa, hermosísima. Good morning, Mr. God bless you. Have a great and blessed day. You too, my man. Luz, diles Erasmo, puro yonke. Puro scrape. Who shot himself? I'm lost. There was a guy that was a suspect in regards to some remains found out by Fort Hood. And when they went to question the guy put out his gun and shot himself. Breaking news this morning. Buenos días. I want a cookie pop. Vente. 1240 East Madison, bro. Come pick up a cookie. Así se llama un... no. Good morning, broski. I love this guy. Good morning, Sebastian. Mi camarada. Guys, so the numbers are not good. Again, we need a social distance maintenance from us. The other thing that we spoke about yesterday was in regards to the post that Sylvia placed on her page. Guys, it's very, very telling for many, many reasons. I think I just burped a little bit. It's very, very telling. She says, she writes out there and places a post on there thanking her supporters or her people. Good morning, Adam Gonzalez. Ay, qué hermosa mujer. Gracias. Good morning. That's torture. That's what it is, torture. Las cookies. ¿Qué onda, Erasmo? Vamos off-roading? Yeah. I like your profile picture at the end. But yeah, I thought you said they were going to go this week. I love that profile picture, bro. Adrian, our education system is not behind simply they were never cared about the schools except for their pockets. 100%. Good morning, Analita. She goes out there and places a post. She has it private for her friends, and of course, my people are on there. My people are everywhere. I love my people. And she goes, "Oh, a heartfelt thank you and hugs to those who have reached out to me to offer their continued support." It's your family that's out there offering continued support. Everyone knows you stole our money, Sylvia. For months, we have waited to address these allegations in federal court. Well, yeah, it's called the process. As we are now 6 weeks away, my attorneys reiterate my innocence at yesterday's hearing. No, your attorneys are telling you what you want to hear because you're paying them boo-hoos of money, tons of money that you stole from our children. She stole money from our children, and now she has to pay attorney fees. You know what? It's kind of weird, but the attorneys always get the money. Have you noticed that? The attorneys are the ones that always, always, always get the money. Erasmo, Aitio. So it's very sad. Let's continue reading. Back in December, check this out, guys. Back in December, I voluntarily decided not to attend board meetings during the pendency of my trial. No. But this is how easily they lie. This is how easily they lie. Court documents specifically state that she was not to have any contact or communication with the victim or co-defendants. The victim is BISD. BISD is the victim. She stole from our district. And the co-defendants, co-conspirators are Minerva, Prissy, Drew, and Laura. They're the ones that have been subpoenaed. They have been subpoenaed. And, and I've talked about flip-flopping Philip and, but again, never would I say that flip-flopping Philip is out there taking money. He might want to get, one of his buddies hired here or there, but that's not the same as taking money. Although you are taking someone else's job that might be more qualified or creating a position that shouldn't exist. So maybe it's sort of like taking money. But again, guys, these people have been subpoenaed. Philip hasn't been subpoenaed, and I haven't been subpoenaed. And let me tell you, if they would subpoena me, I would go happily. Si vamos el viernes. Good. Let me know. Me avisas. Te mando el video para que veas que así se llama. Sí, mándamelo, Rodrigo. Gracias, Rodrigo. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Mr. President. The only person that can tell the truth. Preach, bro. However, due to numerous delays, this has been extended far more than expected. Well, yeah, we're in the middle of coronavirus. Trust me, Sylvia, I wish it would have ended earlier or sooner. I have remained supportive and have been honored to have my input. This is where she's throwing them under the bus. I have been honored to have my input, my counsel, sought by people with BISD on various issues over the last several months. Who is she referring to? Who is she referring to when she says they have sought me for input? I wish somebody would seek me for input. Anyway, input. And Brownsville Herald threw out the story on Monday night. Great story, Brownsville Herald. Great story. Throughout the story Monday night that the people that she had been in communication with are Rene Gutierrez, the board president, and members of the board. So what she's doing is she's throwing them all under the bus. She's trying to say, no. Y'all saying that I was out there communicating with them. No. They were communicating with me. But she has this way of doing that. Saludos a Rodrigo Iván, que anda trabajando de electricista sin licencia. No hagas eso, Rodrigo. Te mando saludos, Mary. David, porta bien, mi David. Al 100, ahorita andamos dejando carros en Laredo. Saludos. Tengan cuidado en Laredo, Rodrigo. Tengan mucho cuidado. En Laredo está muy grave la cosa. Cookies con leche, cookies con café. Where can we get cookies? Manuel, stop by my office, 1240 East Madison. 1240 East Madison. It's close to where TSC's at. And I'm getting calls right now. Good morning, Monica Hermosa. Where are they doing coronavirus testing? At the sports park? Avin, send me an inbox and I'll give you the list of all the places that I have. Voluntarily? Seriously, Sylvia. That's her manipulating her small-minded supporters and friends. It's easy to manipulate stupid people. And let me tell you, Kat, but you have to respect, this woman is brilliant, a genius, a mastermind. She would put things in Minerva's head, in Prissy and Drew's head, and apparently in Laura's head, put things in their head so they would think it was their idea. Oh yeah, I think you're right. That's what she would do. That's how she would manipulate them. And then she had plausible deniability because se hacía para atrás, like, well, Minerva, I agree with Minerva. And then would wash her hands, but it was really her idea. That's how she got them to do everything she wanted them to do. Now, the last time she communicated to them was on Tuesday, the day of the meeting. This past Tuesday, the day of the meeting, when they were determining our teacher salaries, the budget, and the calendar. That's the last time that they had contact and communicate. Well, probably not the last time, but that was the most marked one. That's the one that our board secretary, Ms. Perez, that's the one that she had marked down, that they had communication with her. Rene Gutierrez, the board president, and the board members. They had communication with her on the 23rd of June. It's pathetic, guys. Pathetic. Mándale saludos a Johnny. Drums, que ese carro no quema. She's like the coronavirus, hard to get rid of and taking sums of lives earned, hard earnings. It's crazy. Input. Any logistical reason she should not have responded to that input violation of court? Yeah, 100%. See, that's what's really, but again, that's the gravitas on this woman, man. She knows. I'm surprised. I think the feds are just really just fed up with it. Yeah, at this point, because court is so close. Because I wonder why haven't the feds picked her up yet? Unless they're planning to do that in the next couple of days for violation of the court orders. She was to have no contact. But again, the way that the court orders read, she was to have no contact. Does that make sense? So she was not to have no contact with them. What she is saying is they had contact with her. Does that make sense? That is why, guys, and Kat, you're not going to let me lie. And everybody else, Lucy, I don't know if you're here yet, but that's why last meeting, 2 meetings ago, the board voted unanimously to provide themselves legal counsel at your expense, at teachers' expense, at our students' expense. They are going to get attorneys to protect them, to cover them at your dollar, at your expense, because of las tranzas que hicieron con Silvia. So you're paying for their attorneys. So it's not a good thing, guys. That Silvia is such a snake in the grass. Yeah, she's a big snake. Cookies en las pipas. Silvia Atkinson, así actuaba Al Capone, muy comparable a la Capona. Al Capona. Olivo, el Cookie Monster, el Olivo Frankie anda vendiendo cookies. I saw a sign of testing by the library on Central. Send me a picture. I haven't seen that one. Good morning, Jesus Denise. Ahí te lo mandé. Thank you, Rodrigo. Ahorita lo veo cuando acabe, papá. Saludos. Did she ever put things in your head like that? Nah. the thing with me and Sylvia is like I've been studying Sylvia for years, and we were like this. We were like this. The difference is, guys, she had the majority of the votes. That's why she got them to file false police reports against me. That's why they filed that thing with Homeland Security bull crap and a bunch of stupid stuff that they tried to get a student. They tried to get a student to say something that the student absolutely denied to the police department. They said, "Are you no what?" Pero this is how pathetic they are. The district will destroy your children. This board, this corrupt board, this corrupt board attorney, this superintendent will destroy your student in order to retaliate against anyone, and they will send everything your way. But let me tell you guys, I don't budge. I take hits, I fall down, but I get up again. Nobody gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. So no, I didn't ever believe a word that came out of her mouth. Not a word. Zero. Zip. Nada. Because the snake that's next to you. The problem is that Minerva, Prissy, Drew, and Laura didn't know the snake. They slept with the snake. They didn't know the snake. They slept with the snake. I voy por cookies. I have a small dry cough and a light fever, but on my way. Yeah, I don't care. Vente. Tú vente y tráete el cash donation. Advanced urgent care. Thank you, Monica. Advanced urgent care on Central. No sé dónde está. Thank you, Monica. Morning, Jaime. Good morning, Isabel Hermosita. ¿Cómo estás? Juan Picasso. I don't know what the heck that is. A link? I'm your number one fan, Erasmo. Thank you, my man. I'm your number one fan. Fortunately, all of the BISD emails can be tracked even when deleted. Yeah, that's 100% true. And let me tell you, it's going to be very, very telling. That's why this court case is going to be very interesting for the city of Brownsville. And not only for the city of Brownsville, but hopefully it'll put a little bit of fear into into anyone and everyone out there that may be wanting to cause some harm. One moment. Thank you, Bob. Sorry, guys.
Nice to meet you.
I appreciate you.
I'm always seeing you on Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So this day you're talking about an hour on Erasmo Castro. It was good meeting you.
Good to meet you. We'll see you in a little bit, Papa.
Yeah.
Just had a client walked in. Sorry, guys. Yes, she turned state witness. She's tracking everybody down. I think so. Yeah, going back to the emails thing. What's interesting about the emails, guys, because someone was saying, "Hey, Erasmo, no hay manera que we could ask for an open records request. We can't right now in regards to the emails because they are going to be part of a case, so we really, really can't get them. Pero there's proof. Let me tell you. Besides that, our phones were tapped. Every single board member on there, our phones were tapped. And again, guys, I have nothing to hide. I don't care. And one of the things that I told people is, you can record me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't care. Lo que digo en privado, lo voy a decir en público. No me importa. No me importa. I have nothing to hide. So when they made those accusations, que no sé qué, que we're going to go to the Fed, and they went to Homeland Security. Guys, the Feds were already on our phones. Do you really think if the Feds had any concern about any inappropriate action by me, that they wouldn't have picked me up like the same way they picked her up? No, the only corruption going on at BISD are Minerva, Laura, Prissy, Drew, little Eddie, and Sylvia, the head of the snake. She's the head of the snake. She turned state witness. I don't think she's going to turn state witness. I think what she's partially. I think what she's going to do is she's going to plea deal. And by plea dealing, she's going to, because she's looking at right now, with what she has right now, she's looking at 45 years. Guys, it's not the only thing that's going to come back and bite her in the butt. There's other indictments coming. She knows it. And her attorneys know it. there's other indictments coming. So it's not only a risk of 45 years. What about the other indictments? Remember the Fajita bandit? The Fajita bandit got 50 years for $1.2 million in fajitas. She stole more than $1.2 million. Easy. Easy. Good morning, Leah. You are a little bit late. It's okay. You guys are here. Good morning, Mr. Queso. Saludos, Choni. Love your little picture. Cookies. Come pick up some cookies, one. Morning, the one and only. I love Super Cream. I love my people at Super Cream. The people at Super Cream have been very nice to Erasmo Castro, guys. Really. So please continue to support my beautiful people at Super Creams. I love their cafe lechero, and I love their tarts. My God, their tarts are delish. Can I say delish without sounding too feminine? Delish. They're delish. Sylvia knows better than to try to manipulate us. Yeah, Erasmo, I saw how much you tried to get along with everyone, but they made their choices to follow Sylvia. Yeah. Let me tell you guys, and they never understood. They never understood what a big snake this woman was. I mean, they never understood how dangerous of a person she really is. I've been studying her for years before getting on the board. She's dangerous. And, a lot of times, and I'm very critical sometimes in regards to my teachers and my people at the district, go like, stand up. But I understand, guys. Trust me. I understand. This woman would destroy a teacher or a counselor or anyone. And there's individuals out there that she would destroy them. And I mean, professionally, their character, would find ways, because something that a lot of people don't know, and my teachers know, it's like these people that were superintendents, that are superintendents, they're part of this little clica, this little group that they communicate amongst each other. So let's say that you and Sylvia, that's why Sylvia and Rene are like this. Sylvia Atkinson and Rene Gutierrez, they're like this. It's because let's say you cross Sylvia, then Sylvia would make sure that you lose your job at BISD, and then she'd make sure that no other superintendent would ever approve for you to get hired anywhere. That's why all those people at the main office, they're scared crapless. And part of them, it's like Charlie, el imbécil estúpido de Charlie, coming on, and Mary Tolman, guys, they're scared. El Charlie Atkinson, la Mary Tolman, y la Sandra Powers, they're scared. They are scared that se les acabó el nicle, bro. Se les acabó el nicle. They're done. The only one that got them those push-ups into getting paid $100,000 salaries was Sylvia. The only reason she hadn't done it with Charlie yet was because apenas lo estaba subiendo. I mean, everyone at Falk hated Charlie. Well, most everyone hated Charlie. He was a bully to everyone out there. They were so excited to see him leave. He should have never gotten the position of coach over there at Rivera. Never. He got it because of Sylvia. So, again, pronto se les acaba el nicle. It's done. It's over. She's gone. But the way that they maintain individuals in the community, in the district, scared is by saying, she's coming back. That's how they keep my people scared. And let me tell you, Drew was out there saying, well, Sylvia's going to run for her seat. That's how stupid she is. Oh, Sylvia's going to run for her seat. She's going to run. Stupida Willy Wonka. That's how stupid of a woman she is. And all the people in my district, oh, well, Drew's going to help us out. Drew's not going to help you out. But anyway, they do that in order to keep the fear alive, because as long as people are afraid, people won't talk. And there's a lot of people at the district that have a lot of information on Sylvia, on Drew, on Prissy, and Loud, and all these people. They do. They're just afraid to lose their job and their livelihood. And again, their career, because they don't only block you from getting a job here, they'll block you from getting a job anywhere close by. It's not a good thing. It is like a mafia, man. It's a gacho mafia. Worse than a mafia. What is the board use personal emails like Clinton? They do. If you look at Minerva and Sylvia, they have personal emails on there because they think that they can't be traced. But again, the federal government can get a hold of everything. But that's why they have personal emails. Look at the website. I mean, I'm not even lying. Look at the website and you'll see. Enséñalo con tu teléfono el video. Estoy ocupado. I'll look at it, Rodrigo. Gracias, papá. Morning, Mario. Saludos, compa. Good morning, Moni, hermosa. Ya graduate de la escuela, JC Morales. Good evening, Julie. Good evening. It's morning. Just don't say that they are totes. They're totes delish. Delish. My cookies are delish. You know what that means. What number do I call to get info on the testing done on the university? Michael, send me an inbox. I'll send you the number. I don't want to cut off again. You do you, Erasmo. Yo te apoyo delish. Thank you. I love you, my man. Morning, Lou. We need a change for now for BISD. We definitely do, bro. And with your help, we can bring about the change. But you know what? Not only a BISD, we can change everything here, man. We can change BISD. We could change the city. We could change the county. We could put an end to el compadrismo. We can, working together. We could change it all. We could change the positions up at the state level. I mean, look at guys. I want to run for BISD. I want to run for JP. So yeah, I'm going to run for JP as well, and I want to run for state representative. Those are the three races that are. Oh, and later on, after Trey decides not to run again, I want to run for mayor of the city of Brownsville. I'm very upfront, very open. Each school has trolls from the principals to the custodians. You can't trust. It's very true, Richard. You cannot trust anyone at the schools. Anyone. And my teachers, my counselors, my food and nutrition service people, don't trust anyone at the schools. Anyone. But you can trust me. Send me information. Texas went from number 5 to number 4 in COVID cases. Yeah. And let me tell you guys, it's not going to get any better, Jaime. Look at what happened yesterday with Hidalgo. 404. Hidalgo County had 440 positives, 11 deaths. 11 deaths, including in the 11 deaths was a 20-year-old. A 20-year-old. Hey, Matthew, God bless. Good morning, George. I love your hair, bro. It's real sad that she won't give up and still run. No, you know, I want her to run, Lolo. I want her to run because I want to run against her. And if not against her, I want to run against one of the other incumbents. But right now, I'm looking at running against Laura because she's out there trying to run. So, Laura, let's have a repeat of 2016. So, I challenge you. Let's have a repeat of 2016. People are more aware. Now you have a record or no record. But you also got Sylvia on your side. So, I'll take both of you on at the same time. So, Laura, I'm your Huckleberry. If Sylvia goes, then everyone should go as well. Time to sweep. Amen, brother. It is time to sweep. Good morning, Kirina. God bless. Charlie, Sylvia Atkinson, Mary Tolman, Sandra Powers, all the current board members, and all ass-kissing area superintendents, deputies need to take a hike. Fuera. Saca la basura. It's time to sacar la basura. And let me tell you, we will have that opportunity in November to take out the trash. Take out the trash. Thin out the herd. I wanted to be a teacher, but I'm scared of people like Sylvia. It is a mafia, man. Don't be scared of anyone, Adrian. That's one of the things people ask, like, I wasn't afraid of this woman. I don't fear anyone. I don't fear anything. Screw them. Screw them all. It should be in policy that they use BISD emails if it's a BISD business, isn't it? 100%. It should be. And that needs to be changed. 100%. That needs to be changed. But there's other things, Lolo, that needs to be changed. We have to have term limits. We need to have term limits. La Minerva ya quiere estar ahí cuatro terms. She hasn't done anything. La estúpida pingüina. She hasn't done anything. She needs to go. She is stupid as dirt. Stupid woman. Stupid as dirt. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Jess. Gonzalez. Only Atkinson and Peña have personal emails. Exactamente. Everybody else has BISD emails. Pero la Atkinson y la Peña, they're personal emails. Because they're the same. Están cortadas con la misma tijera. They both have to go, people. So will Atkinson snitch on the other BISD? Yes. I mean, wouldn't you spill, if you're facing 45 years, but I promise you, it's not just 45 years, guys. There's other indictments coming. There's more little doors that are going to open. I promise you, it's going to happen. Trust me. So she's going to have to spill on everyone. I think right now it's let's see who makes the deal first. That's what I think is the feds are doing. Let's see who wants to cut a deal first. And I think Sylvia beat them to the punch. Pero el problema con Sylvia is that she was probably telling them, "Don't worry, guys, I've got your back. I'm not going to say anything, guys. I've got your back. Just you don't say anything." Y se la creyeron las imbéciles, la Drew, la Prissy, la Minerva, and Laura. They believed the crap. They believed her. She's going to turn on them like I turn over for the right people. Good morning. Is someone asking the judge to admonish the board members and administration that are seeking advice after being told not to communicate? It's funny, but Minerva was very adamant. She's lying. She's lying. Don't be stupid, Minerva. I mean, Minerva is so brain dead. She look at the meetings, guys. She only repeats what everybody else says, and she goes, "Yeah, yeah, that's my idea. Yeah, yeah." She has no concept, no clue of what the hell is going on. She has to have stuff repeat to her 2 or 3 different times, and she still doesn't get it. The only one she takes direction from is from Sylvia Atkinson. So yeah, Minerva Peña is still out there taking advice from Sylvia Atkinson. It's got to stop sometime. But actually, the ones that need to be the one that they need to pick up is the one that they need to pick up is Sylvia, because she broke the parameters of her being released. But with that said, guys, listen to what I'm saying. The court said you are to have no contact. This is what the court is saying. You are to have no contact with co-defendants, co-conspirators, or with the victim. This is what they told Sylvia. You are to have no contact with the victim, co-conspirators, and co-defendants. It doesn't say that they can't reach out to her. So her defense right now is they called me. They called me. And these people are that stupid. Prissy, Drew, Minerva, and Laura. And little Eddie también. Little Eddie was probably calling her también el estúpido imbécil. Political move. Laura, get ready for the cheese. Erasmo Castro, place 5, 2016. I still have shirts. Erasmo Castro, place 5. Remember the hand? It was a cute hand. I still have the shirts. I thought some current BISD board members want to run for city commission. I don't think so. I mean, they can in March, but I don't think so. They feed off BISD. BISD is the one that gives them look. The city of Brownsville runs with $150 million a year budget. BISD runs with a $600 million budget. They could get more money from BISD than they can from the city. I thought you were running against the Penguin. I'm running against an incumbent. So it's just a matter of who's going to be running out there. But yeah, the Penguin is my number one choice. But I have the shirts made already for place 5. And again, it's kind of funny. They're wanting to do a little switcheroo. And again, Laura, they're being very, very deceptive about it. And that's the part of the thing that I hate. Laura's out there saying that she's going to run. She's going to run. She knows she can't run. But she's saying she's going to run. And if she's going to run, she's going to have to drop out of the other race. So Laura, which is it? Are you going to drop out of the county race? I mean, you're already salivating at the mouth for that $90,000 a year salary. You're really going to drop that to run for BISD? Let's do it. Let's do it. As a matter of principle, go ahead and drop the county race. and come and run. So again, look, ML, I promise to go against the strongest individual on that board. I'm not going to take the easy route. I'm going to go against the strongest individual on that route. Right now, the strongest individual on that board would be Sylvia. And I say that because of the numbers. It's a numbers game. And I would really, really love to take out Sylvia. It's just personally, I would love to decimate that woman in an election. The second strongest individual in regards to votes, regards to numbers, would be Laura. If you remembered, she pulled in close to 11,000 votes, 900 more votes than I did in 2016. So that would be number two. Number three would be Minerva. But again, Minerva would be easy, I think. So number one would be Sylvia. Number two would be uh, Laura. And number three would be Minerva. And number four would be Philip. And Eddie is not. Eddie is not. Eddie, I think I could put up my cats to run against Eddie. My cats would win. It's not a competition for me at all. And I want some competition. I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to go against the strongest individual out there. And again, going to meet with my team this week. And if anybody wants to join, be a part of the team, come on by. And I don't care if they send people undercover. I don't care. Me vale. But we're going to meet this weekend and going to decide. Some friends of mine are also planning to run. So, we'll see what happens. But again, I want to run against the strongest individual out there. And in regards to the numbers, the strongest person out there in regards to the numbers would be Sylvia. I mean, again, I'm basing it on the numbers. The numbers say Sylvia. And then it would be Laura. And then would be La Pingüina. But I want them all gone. And again, I'm going to push it. I want the community to come out in force and to get them all off. And last but not least, if I have to run against Philip, I'll run against Philip. I'll run against Philip. Little Eddie, it's a waste of my time. A waste of my time. Little Eddie, I mean, the guy, they hated him at the police department. They were glad they forced him to retire because he didn't want to, go back and reapply. The guy would be a waste of my time. Little Eddie. I mean, the only reason he moved up at the police station was because of his family, and I hate those people. They get moved up, bumped up, and other officers and other individuals, they don't get the positions that they should. But, pues porque es el sobrino de aquel, es el sobrino de aquella. Bootlickers. Not a bootlicker. Booty liquor. Liquor. Yeah. I might have said something bad. Sorry, guys. Rob, good morning, my man. Like the song says, take out the paper and the rash, yakety yak. Don't talk back. Remember, man. Let me see if I'm getting some comments here. Jeez. You are running for what position? President of the board. Oh yeah. I'm running for president of the board. I want to be president of the board, and I'm running against an incumbent. So Javier, I'm not going to run against any relative or family member. I'm running against an incumbent. So please reach out to me because I don't want good people to be thrown into my race because I will decimate anyone that runs against me. I will, and again, I love the people. I love some of the people that have thrown their name out already. Some of the people have already thrown out their name and put out some posts out there on social media that they're running, and I love them. I love these people. Please contact me because people, please, you do not want to run against Erasmo Castro because it's politics. It's nothing personal. It's politics. And I'll share with you all a story. Back when we were running this last time around, I got into the race. Carlos and Otis were in the race, and Lucy. And after we had picked spots, Lucy comes and says, well, Erasmo, I'm not running against you. I'm running against the incumbent. I said, no. Let me explain something to you. If you put your name in that little box where my name appears, you are my enemy, and I am coming after you, and I will go for the jugular because I play for keeps. It's nothing personal. It's just politics. Nothing personal. It's business. And I fight. I fight. Yo soy de la Southmost. But again, I want all these amazing people that are already throwing, making out posts out there. And I've seen them, guys. And I've seen them. I want them to communicate. Let's talk. Let's have a sit down. Let's decide, where everyone is going to be. But if you're being pushed by Sylvia, Prissy, and Drew, you're already out of my book. Don't even call me. Don't even contact me. Because if you have any contact with Sylvia, Prissy, Drew, and Minerva, don't waste my time. Love you, Javier. Does BISD have a written restriction against hiring family members? I think they have nepotism laws, but they don't care. Good morning, Fernando. Love you, man. Thank you. Unless she takes the causeway out. Let me tell you, I'll pay for the cab. I'll pay for the cab, and I'll have a party the next day. Someone on Twitter posted the BISD superintendent gets paid as much as the president. Is this true? Yes. At this point, Lisette, he gets paid more than the president. Very true. Atkinson, 69. Goodbye, Sylvia. She's going to screw the board as well. She's all about herself, 100%. Are you going to run for Congress? I don't think I want to run for Congress. The part of the problem, Michelle, is I'm too old already, I would say. So I want to do JP, Justice of the Peace. I want to do state rep in the state of Texas, because, state of Texas is the place to be. And I want to run for mayor of the city of Brownsville. Those are the three positions that I want, in my upcoming years. Anything farther than that, ya voy a estar muy betarrón, muy viejo. So I don't think I would want to run for Congress. Maybe. No, I don't think so. ¿Quién más quieres que corra contigo para que la gente lo sepan? I said it. I hope Carlos decides to throw his hat in the ring. There's other individuals that I've had on the show. I really hope that they ultimately decide to win. And look, Mario, Carlos is your relative. Carlos and I ran against each other. It's pretty amazing that, you could come back after something like that, after a race, and, sit down and have lunch together, talk together, and start dialoguing together. So I hope Carlos took some very hard hits and a lot of undeserved hits, pero aparte es cabezón en otras cosas, pero we all are. So I hope, and Carlos is, I think, of the character that he'll dust himself off and move himself forward. Again, guys, if you ask me questions, I will always speak the truth. I don't care. So I hope he decides to dust himself, and I hope he decides to jump in the race. Facts. Google it. 100%. If she's telling them what to do, what does she gain by having teachers and students go back to in-person teaching in August? Would she lose money by doing all virtual? Well, there's a lot of things. Look, she makes money no matter what. Remember, by sending students back onto campus, again, it continues to keep individuals with the sense of fear. Think of it this way, Erica. Why are teachers being forced to go back on campus? Why are teachers being forced to go back on campus when they're going to be doing distant learning? Teachers have already been told that even if they're only doing distant learning, they still have to go on campus. Why? It's all about control, Erica. It's all about control. It's all about control to have them there. They're not trusted. They're not paid what they should be paid. They're not cared for. Nobody cares about their safety, their health, their well-being, or their children's, or their family members. They don't. It's all about control. It's all about control. You maintain individuals in fear and you control them. It's like little sheep in a pen. Then you have the power. Good morning, Thelma Castro. Mi prima. ¿A qué cambiar a todos del BISD board? They all got to go. And Mario, we all need to work together. Finally, it's not who you know, it's who you blow. Unfortunately, it's very true. Imbecile. Good morning, Erica. How I see it is that she's taking them all down with her. Good for Sylvia, taking out her trash. Sarcasm intended. Yeah, sácalos a todos. What's up, Kevin, my man? Love you, man. El que no tranza, no avanza. Qué hermosa, Michelle. I bet once Sylvia throws all board members under the bus in court, all of them are going to hand in a resignation. It's going to be chaos, guys. But let me tell you, it's going to be interesting. I want sure as heck want to be there. Good morning, my man Sam. Love you, man. BISD is a cash out. It is $600 million, $600 a year. She had her hands in everything. Laura will drop the county race because being on the BISD board will make her millions. That is who I need to run against then. Again, I'm going to run against the strongest individual out there. And again, Sylvia's numbers were like 14,000. Laura's were like 11,000. So again, if Sylvia does decide to run, I'm running against Sylvia. If Laura accepts the challenge, come back and run for BISD, Laura. I'll be your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. Ay, no, Erasmo, qué feo caso. It is. It's horrible, mi amor. Es horrible. Es horrible. The incumbents are running. I think they're all running. You really gave her a name. ¿A cuál? ¿A quién? ¿A Minerva la Pingüina? Team Erasmo 2020. Love you, bro. That's right. Love you. Booty lickers. Booty lickers. How long is the term for board last? 4 years. El Matador. You should use Mama Said Knock You Out as a theme song. Mama Said Knock You Out. Toxic. That's the spirit. Hey, Nancy Hermosa. Come pick up your cookies, Nancy. So where does the superintendent study come from? Is it from the illustration of the budget pie that they represented in the board meeting? Yeah. It comes from your pocket, actually. It comes from your pocket. Good morning, SA. Love you, man. And I was president. Love you, man. Time to take out the trash. Échalo fuera. Thank you, Lizette. Do you think Joe Rod will run for school board? Do I think he'll run? Yes. Do I think he'll run? Yes. I think at this point in time, yes. Carlos said Elizondo should run. I agree. Good morning, Josie. And, you know, it's kind of funny that you said Carlos Elizondo. Look, guys, Carlos and I ran against each other. Together, we brought in 19, I'm horrible at math, 19,000 votes. Close to, let's say 20,000 votes. That's running against each other. So, yeah, if Carlos decides to run in another race, all my friends here that had to decide between me and Carlos, think about it. All the votes would go to the individual, and that would be 2 seats. And again, I'm not saying he's running. They asked me who I would like, should run. I think Carlos should run. Good morning, Gonzalo. I really do, guys. I think she should run. Don't take it. Come back. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, putting suckers on my feet. Have a great day. That's when everyone in here. I have to go. See you later. Linda, have a great day. God bless. Stay safe, mi amor. Laura needs a nickname too. Laura. I'll think of one. Let me get some sugar power. We'll be running to the BID break room. If Erasmo is elected, hope he brings food to the break room tables. I will, I promise. You have to win, Erasmo. We will win. Together, we will win. It's never been about Erasmo. It's been about we, all of us. ¿Qué onda, Erasmo? ¿Dónde están las botitas? I have them here. My Dolce Gabbana. Custom boots. Hello. Las otras, las picuditas las tengo en la casa. Thank you, Manuel. Joe Rod is too old. I think he's old, up in the ages, and I think his family wants him to, have fun. But politics is very addictive, guys. I was telling Marisa yesterday. Politics is a lot of fun. Si te gusta el borlote, el troche, el moche, a mí me encanta. I love it. I love the fight. I love to fight. We need new people all the way around. Preach, brother. Joe Rod is a chavorruco. Chavorruco. Good morning, Betty Ann. Beautiful. Laura La Push. Laura La Push. Erasmo y Carlos son para la gente y sus niños de Bronzeville. Together, we can bring about the change that Brownsville desperately deserves. And I'm not only talking about BISD, guys. We can bring up the change in every single office out there, every single one of them. Since the district is not officially given the logistics of how instruction will teachers be reprimanded or not complying with the 45-day notice for teachers that will decide to resign a school year? That's an awesome question, and they should not be reprimanded. And if anyone decides to do that, reach out to me, and I will speak with Greg Abbott on Saturday, and I'll have him talk with my other compadre, Mike Morath, and say, guys, we got to make sure that our teachers are protected. Reach out to me, really. Apenas para ir al baile. Vámonos, Manuel. I love it. I love my boots. I have a real issue when the board members piggyback on each other and can't speak when they are on the spot. Oh, 100%. That is why, Lolo, again, everyone needs to stand on their own. And I have friends that are running it for the board. And I've said, get well versed, do your research, because I am not carrying anyone on my back. And I'll tell you this much about, and I mentioned Carlos. I'll tell you this much about Carlos. Carlos can stand on his own. I think some of my other individual friends that have actually already decided, and I'll give a name. I think Marisa. Marisa is a friend of mine. Marisa has already said that she's going to run for BISD board. I think Marisa can hold her own. And if she can't, she needs to drop out of this race. Very simple. I agree with you, Lolo. Anyone that cannot stand on their own, cannot answer questions, needs to get out of this race. Get out of the race. So all individuals out there. I mean, I love everyone out there. I am not going to lie or cover up for anyone. I will always tell my community the truth. Always. And no one is going to ride my coattails. I'm not going to ride anybody else's coattails. I don't think anybody else's coattails would do me any good. I mean, you see some individuals already saying that they want to run because my mommy and daddy are politicians. It's not a reason to run. Not a reason to run. So, no, everybody has to stand on their own. And let me tell you guys, anyone that wants to run in my position, the position that I'm running in, and again, anyone that wants to run, God bless you. It's not going to be easy because I go for the jugular. I go for the jugular, guys, because I'm in it to win it. So, yeah, I agree with you, Lolo, 100%. The board meetings are annoying when everyone seems to want to have the last word, especially when Minerva speaks. Oh my God, she's such an imbecile. It's true. Es una estúpida. Estúpida. And I have other choice words, but I can't say them because I preach at church. But she's a stúpida. Stupid woman. They're desperate. And again, the meetings are too long. There's no reason why our meetings have to be any longer than 2 hours. There isn't. Pero it's all about the cash, bro. I mean, 8-hour meetings? Really? It's all about the money, folks. Did you talk about the article that says students will need to take the STAR test regardless of how? Yes. I talked about that last night. I'm going to talk to Greggy on Saturday about it. It's just stupid. Stupid. Yeah, we got to do away with teach the test. Yeah, enough of these stars and enough of these benchmark. Yeah, chale. Will you host all BISD runners? Question and answer will be interesting. Yes, anyone and everyone, anyone that's wanting to run for a BISD board or city commission, we'll have them on 100%, not a doubt. And again, have them answer the questions directly to you. And if they're running against me, I'll put them on. And we'll go toe to toe. Sorry, I'm not concerned, guys. I am not concerned because I hide nothing. Nothing. And I don't have cushy jobs because of my family or my relatives. My family and relatives have done well on their own. So yeah, anybody who wants to come on. We are going to have, I think, Marisa on tomorrow. I'm not sure. But again, ask her questions, and she's got to have to stand on her own. Again, I love her to death. A good friend of mine. She better be prepared. She better be prepared because it's going to be a fight. There's a couple of other people that have already stated that they're going to run. I haven't heard from any of them, but I've seen posts on social media. God bless y'all. I'm not going to take much into account if the courtesy of calling the king of all local social media, Erasmo, because I'm handsome and totally not fat. Abbott's Folly was put Texas within 11,000 cases of placing. Yeah. And again, I told him that, Jaime. I told Greggy that. I said, Greggy, you screwed up, Greggy. You screwed up. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear. Testing is a moneymaker for the test makers. Yeah. It's like all these stupid platforms that the district uses. I mean, Sylvia was behind a lot of them. It's like, and I'll say it, Tango. It's one of the vendors that Sylvia lo traía aquí. Lo traía aquí. Money maker for Sylvia. Guys, Sylvia had her hands in everything. Everything. Insurance, food, tutorial programs, this Susan something programs. All of them, guys. All of them. She had her hands in everything. She tried to make money from everything. Guys, please pick up your cookies before I eat them all. Yana, I'm mailing out cookies after the show. Hosting runners will give transparency. Love it. Yeah. Anyone that's running for office, hit me up, guys. Contact Frankie and set up a date that you want to come on. I don't care. If you want to run against me, I don't care. Come on. Do it. These are damn good cookies. Will Abbott mandate mask wearing in public? No. No, I don't think he's going to get to that point. Good morning, Mr. Cheese. Good morning, Hermosa Nora. Guys, my hour is up. I want your energy. What coffee do you drink? Oh, I drink it's called Donut Shop coffee from Walmart. It's the the great value one. It's not even expensive. It's this one. Arabian 100% donut shop coffee. But y'all better get there quick because cuando caen las estampillas voy y compro. I usually go buy those big boxes, Bianca. It's good coffee. It really is great coffee. And I think that there's another donut shop, that's the name brand. This brand is really, really good. I really, really like it. So yeah, come by. I was about to say, no, I want cookies. I'm going to go get them out. If you're elected, will you look into BISD police and security corruption? Oh, God, yeah. Because let me tell you guys, I'm very, very concerned because they used the BISD police. They used the BISD police and BISD police department. If you think I don't know what you did, you got used by these people and you permitted it to happen. You have a vow to serve and protect. A vow to serve and protect. And you threw that aside in order to be a tool for Sylvia Atkinson. And if y'all think that I don't know about it, guys, you are very, very mistaken. So yes, there is some cleaning coming up at BISD Police and Security. There is some cleaning because if you think for a second that I don't know what y'all did, y'all are more stupid than Sylvia thinks you are. So yeah, I'm serious, guys. We need no corruption whatsoever. No ties to these politicians. You should have done the right thing. Y'all should have done the right thing, and y'all didn't. So mark my words, guys. There is cleaning coming. Winter is coming. Erasmo 2020. Preach, bro. Yeah, my cookie's on the way. I have it. Haven't tried. Oh, gosh. Try it. It's very good. I have the Keurig cups. And literally, I have a box over there and a box over here. I have a box at church. I have a box at the house. I have it everywhere. It's really, really good coffee. I like it. It's just a well-balanced coffee. Puro Colombian. Are we talking about coffee, Vicente? Hey, Freddie, my man. Love you, bro. Erasmo, ya sacar la basura. Together, we can bring about the change that our community deserves and needs. Together, guys. Working together, there is nothing that we cannot do. Let's kick them in the butt. Let's kick them where it hurts. And let's throw out the trash. I love y'all. Stay safe. Practice social distancing. Wear your face coverings when you're out in public. I'm heading to Chick-fil-A this morning to go drop off some cookies, I promise. Be good to each other. Please be good to each other. And please, please, please be good to me. Love you. God bless.